So your basic armbar is something that we should know almost right from the beginning. What I like to do is whenever you're in your closed guard, remember you want to stay your hips off the mat. I never want to be here. That means I'm just playing defense. I'm not going to be able to start attacking my opponent. In closed guard, I'm just trying to defend so he doesn't pass my guard, right? Which is, should be the complete opposite. He's going to try to open my guard, and it's going to be very difficult for Coach Hunter to try to open my guard. It's going to take a lot of exertion from him while I'm just using my legs and then my hands, right? And don't forget to use your legs when you are using the closed guard. A lot of the times you don't want to use your legs, you forget to use your legs, and it starts to open like this, and all you're doing is just kind of using your hands. So, for me to use my closed guard, my hips and my butt are off the mat, or even on their thighs. And I like to stay active, because if it's down here, it's going to be a lot harder for them to move, and it's going to be a lot easier for him to open my guard if my butt's on the floor. So right away, I like to go here. I like to start crunching up and looking at my opponent. Right away, I'm going to start. I like to go 2-on-1 on the sleeve, and I like to go and cup over the tricep or the elbow, right? I like to keep this tight. What I'll do right away now is I'm going to put my foot on the hip, and I'm going to go kind of almost like a T to him, right? So I want to get complete as much sideways as I can, because it's easier to get my arm bar. So I'm going to go here, but I'm also going to use this foot to break down Coach Connor, right? Sometimes you're going to have to get a little aggressive with this, or if you don't, I'm going to try to arm bar like this, and it's not going to work, right? So here I'm going to go here, foot on the hip, break him down. Make sure that thumb is up, right? Thumbs up means good to go. If his hand's like that, it's going to be harder for me to finish the arm bar. I mean, I still can if I'm going that way, but really what I like to do is go here, thumb up, bite down, right? If you don't bite down in the head, he's going to just come back up and he's going to come out. So bite down here, and on the back, squeeze your knees together. For the guys, you definitely want to squeeze your knees together, or you're going to be kind of hurting yourself, if that makes sense. So squeeze down, knees together, and literally, I probably barely have to move his arm in order to get a hyperextension. So squeeze right here, right? If you not squeeze your knees, look how much, you know what I mean? So bite down, squeeze your knees together, and I barely have to pull down, right? So go one more time from the full close guard. So here, 2-on-1, I like to go across the chest, over, right? If I can go even more this way, it's even better. Go here, break down. If you need to, you can push your opponent's head down, squeeze your knees, hip up. Be very careful with this. Like I said, it doesn't take a lot to hyperextend your partner's arm here.
This is cool. Yeah, have to get first.
Pull across. Pull across. This one keeps. Grip it tight and pull it and tuck it so you can't make this try to fire it. This one goes a bit here. You can see your head that way, and she's just from the cross. Hips cross. See the look. The driver joint. There we go. Mix it. I want you to.
Like if the person falls over, Connor armbar me. So he's here, right? And it's okay, right? If I fall over, he's in the same position, right? So just remember to keep, if you do get a little, if the person does fall away, you lose like a little bit, Connor's gonna pull my arm in and pull his body closer to me. So, and then he still has the arm bar. So it's nothing different, just remember that. And when I say like, get aggressive when you're actually shooting under the armpit, like, see like his thigh and calf is like right under my armpit, and I like, even if I try to come up, it's very hard, and he's gripping down when you're trying to armbar me, right? Because if he doesn't get it, like I said, if he doesn't, this is very important, because if he doesn't, right, if he's there, go, right? Or he's gonna end up like this, and then this is not gonna be good, right? So, break down the person as much as you can, don't be afraid to push their head down, right? We're gonna go over some little detail here on the close guard, or the person actually on top. So one of the, when you're in the close guard, and like myself, Connor, probably don't even think about it anymore because it's such a small detail that it comes second nature, is your hands on the mat. No good. Never put your hands on the mat like this, because now I have tons of attacking positions and opportunities here. But we're just so used to, like, since we've been doing it for so long, this is where we want to be, right? Because if your arms are down here, this just makes it easy to, right? Or, right? Or, so, big detail. No, here, right? It'll start becoming second nature. If you're gonna go here, put down, Connor, put your elbows on the mat. If you're here, that's okay, right? But I don't even like being here as a person on top, because you're still gonna have to pop up and start trying to pass the guard anyways, right? So if you're gonna go here, go down, and I want your elbows tucked in if you're gonna be on top, right? It's gonna be a lot harder for me to start attacking, right? But never straight up with your hands on the mat. Always on the waist, lapels, never on the mat, right? So one thing we're gonna do is, if their hands are on the mat, then we're gonna attack, right? Once we're here, I like to go for the Kimura. So same thing. Let me turn this one a little bit. His hands are on the mat. I'm gonna grab the wrist. What I'm gonna do is open my guard, and I'm gonna reach all the way over to grab my wrist, right? So I'm gonna go here, and I like to do what they call this, like, monkey grip. I don't like to grab here, I like to grab here, right? Same thing with, sometimes I like to grab here, other times I can grab here as a monkey grip. It's all personal preference. But when I'm on my own wrist, I like to grab the monkey grip. Once I'm here, Connor's in a kind of a bad spot, just because he's gonna have to try to defend, and if he tries to come up, it's gonna be a lot harder for him to come up. If I'm keeping a lot of pressure on my elbow behind his shoulder. All right, so I'm gonna go here, pressure, and then attach to my chest. Once I'm here, use this foot, start scooting out. So this goes back to hip escapes when we're doing it on the warm-ups, right? Here, all I'm gonna do is bite down and start putting the shoulder to the other side. So one more time, here. Say for some reason I'm here, and then I break him down, right? So that's another place where you can attack. Because you're like, hey, his hands are on my hips. If I break him down, he's gonna put his hands down. Right away when he puts his hands down, I'm gonna reach over, grab the monkey grip, start scooting out. And the same thing like you did on the arm bar, bite down here so he doesn't flip over, right? Some people aren't gonna know what to do or how to defend this. So what I like to do is put a ton of pressure on the back of their shoulder and start teeing to them again like you did on the arm bar. And then you start putting pressure that way. Please go slow on this because you could dislocate someone's shoulder. Whoa, whoa! No pressure.
Pressure?
There. Watching. Pressure. There. Oh, we know his good side now. That's a lot deeper. Good, Andy. Alberto, Duran, Carmona, Sotomayor, Rodriguez, Gonzalez, Duran. Faster! Faster! You're going slower when I say faster. remember drilling those arm bars. Those arm bars, I mean, I still drill them, right? So you use those in an everyday setting when you're training jiu-jitsu. Yeah, jiu-jitsu's hard, but trust me, it's all worth it in the end. I guarantee you guys will not say I wish I didn't go to jiu-jitsu this morning. You guys will be happy that you went, or that you came. We do have open mat tomorrow at 8 a.m. if you want to come. Connor won't be there, right? You won't? Yeah, okay. No, it's good training. And then regular schedule next week, so nice job. If you want to stick around and do some more rounds, feel free.